Hello friends, this video is on a chapter of Railway Act 1989. Actually, Railway Act 1989 is important for all kind of railway LDCE departmental exam and a CBT Nair exam because this act covered almost all department, all section of railway. So this is very important, and now I am trying to give chapter details of Railway Act 1989. As after knowing the chapter, sections become a little bit easy to remember. So let's start. Total number of chapters in Railway Act 1989 is 16. 16. In our GRS 18, GRS minus 2. It is 16. Less than 2 chapter from our GR book. So it has total 16 chapter. So chapter 1 is preliminary, as our GRS is there. In GRS also chapter 1 is preliminary, here also preliminary. And it has 2 sections, section 1 and 2. Only 2 sections is there in chapter 1, not much important. Chapter 2, it is a little bit important because railway administration's details given here, likewise GM appointment given in chapter 2. So these are the important questions available here. Section 3 and section 4, 2 section is there in chapter 2. Next is chapter 3, Commissioner of Railway Safety, very important for AOM exam point of view. It has 6 sections and all sections describes about the Commissioner or Chief Commissioner of Railway Safety. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Total 10 sections is there. Now chapter 4. Chapter 4 of Railway Act 1989 describe construction and maintenance of work. It has 11 to 20, total 10 sections in it. Chapter 5 of Railway Act 1989, it is about the opening of railways. Opening of railways. So chapter 6 deals with opening of railway. It has 21 to 29, total 9 sections. So after knowing chapters, we are easily remember the sections also. Chapter 6, fixation of rates. Fixation of rates available in chapter 6. It has 30, 31 and 32, total 3 sections. Fixation of rates. Chapter 7. Chapter 7 is important. Actually, it is describing about the Railway Rates Tribunal. Railway Rates Tribunal, and it has section 33 to 48, total 16 section. If anything asked from Railway Rates Tribunal, we are guess in between this it will come. Chapter 8 is describing about the carriage of passengers. Carriage of passengers. Likewise, chapter 9, carriage of goods. Chapter 8 having 49 to 16, total 12 sections in it. Chapter 9, as I told, carriage of goods. There it was carriage of passengers in chapter 8. Chapter 9 about the carriage of goods, and it has sections from 61 to 87. A lengthy section, total containing 27 sections in it. So carriage of goods. Carriage of goods, chapter 9. Important point. Chapter 10. Chapter 10 is dealing, chapter 10 of Railway Act 1989 dealing a special provision as to goods booked to notified stations. Some special provision as to goods booked to notified stations. 88 to 92, total 5 sections available in chapter 10 of Railway Act 1989. Now next is chapter 11. It is responsibility of railway administration as carriers. Responsibility of railway administration as carriers mentioned in chapter 11, and in this 93 to 112, total 20 sections available. Now next is chapter 12. Chapter 12, as we can see in the animation, one train accident is happening. So chapter 12 dealing about the accidents, section 113 to 122, all reporting to someone accidents mentioned here only. So next is chapter 13, Liability of railway administration for death and injury to passengers due to accident. Liability of railway administration for death and injury to passengers due to accident mentioned in chapter 13. 12 accident, and after accident it is given in chapter 13. Chapter 14. It is about the regulation of hours of works and period of rest. Frequently this question is asking. HOER mentioned in chapter 14 of Railway Act 1989, sections 130 to 136. Total 7 sections available in chapter 14. Next is chapter 15. As I told, total 16 chapter is there. This is second last and deals about the penalties and offences. It contains sections 137 to 182. I think biggest chapter with 46 sections. And the last one is chapter 16, which is about the miscellaneous. It has 18 sections from 183 to 200. So we are able to see that last section is 200. So we can say that Railway Act 1989 have chapter number 16, total 16 chapter, and if we are talking about the section, it has 200 sections. Some A or B may be there, but 200 as a counting. Thank you for watching.